nicely. It's the Drew and Fuse Show. The Drew and Fuse Show. The Drew and Fuse Show. Yeah, they clean up nicely. Yeah.
Well, hello! I saw drive-by fruiting.
Well, hello.
What's up, dude? How are you?
I'm sleepy. I'm sleepy boy today.
Well, you need your vitamins.
Vitamins?
Vitamins and gravy. That's something that old Nana used to give me, is vitamins with a little scoop of gravy to make them go down.
My eyes are looking all shut today.
You need
like
some
I gotta open
eye drops.
Some Visine.
What's even happening? What's up, Douse Punks? Drew and Fuse here. I'm Drew Pierce, and this is my co-host. And
Fuse-a-mania.
Today we're back with another music episode. There was such a big hit that we thought we're going to deep dive into music episodes a little bit more. We have some awesome guests coming up here again shortly, but we're going to use these music episodes to rock your socks.
That's right. We kind of like talking music. We personally like discussing what we're playing, and we all the time are sharing our playlist with each other. You know, we're in different areas, and we critique each other and say, yeah, I wouldn't have played that, or you should have played this instead of that. There. We like these music episodes because we feel like we can help you out, and we'll tell you songs that we like to play. You know, maybe you'll learn something, or, you know, I'm guilty of scrolling through DMS and I'll miss a track and I'll be like, oh my God, how did I miss that? And then I'll hear Drew play it, or he'll tell me, and I'll be like, it's on the site. And, you know, I just miss it. Sometimes there's so much good files too. There's so many good tracks going up that we miss them sometimes. So that's one of the reasons we like doing this music episode.
Also, it's something you might have missed out on. So say I don't have shows like the one that we're going to talk about. Maybe I don't do this kind of event at the very moment, but in 3 months, all of a sudden I got this show that I need this entire playlist. So something to just always have your ear to the grindstone. If you are always ready, you don't need to get ready. That's right. What Nana used to say. Nana used to say that too.
So she used to feed you gravy and vitamins, vitamins and gravy. And what was the last quote? Can we hear it one more time?
If you are always ready, you don't need to get ready.
Damn, words to live by.
Yeah, she was actually usually saying that so I would just sleep in my clothes so I'd get up earlier for school. But no, just kidding. Well, first, we're not sponsored by the old Liquid Death here is a non-sponsorship, but we enjoy getting hydrated and murdering our thirst.
I do enjoy murdering my thirst. You know what I end up doing is I murder my hydration and then I murder my thirst. You know what I mean? Like I just go and get all dehydrated, and then luckily I have this because it murders my thirst.
Have you? You know what I've done in the past is thrown one of those vitamin packs, the first aid kits. What is the shit that you made me?
Liquid IV.
Yeah, I throw a liquid IV, and then it bubbles up. It's just...
Simo's got this new one. He's trying to pitch me on. It's called like Nun. It's like a nun, and he's like a water bottle guy though. You know, he's always got one of those like canteen water bottles, because he's cares about the environment stuff. You know, he's the guy at the airport that brings his own bottle so he can fill it up in the fountain, which good for him. I wish I were that guy sometimes, but you just drop them into the thing, and he says they're great too. I think for the price, they might be around the same as the liquid IVs. If you guys don't know what we're talking about too, they're hydration packets that you can, like almost like Pedialyte, that you can throw into a bottle of water. So this different one was called Nun, and the one that Drew and I used is called Liquid IV. There's also a third one that I get sometimes called Quick Drop, and they're great, especially if you're feeling dehydrated, or you know you're going out and you're gonna do some drinking. It's good to have one before you go out.
Or the patch.
The party patches, man. Those things work. They do work.
Shout out to Even Steve for that one.
Yeah, I can't even be talking about this. We're not getting paid anymore.
We have Drew and Fuse show party patches coming on here soon, so just stay tuned.
Yeah, party patches, they work.
Anyways, so we're gonna talk about our weekends.
I did the bar Friday. It was good. It was a little slower. It's that back to school time, you know. We're kind of in this weird in between here right now in Cincy because the Reds suck and nobody's going to the Reds games. And the Bengals, you know, went to the Super Bowl last year. They had a preseason game on Saturday. So my Friday night was kind of slow because everybody was just out Saturday, you know, all day. The preseason game was at 6 p.m. here. You know, everybody was just out all before. And it was the Super Bowl rematch preseason game. It was the Rams and the Bengals. So that kind of, I wouldn't say the Friday was bad. It just was slower than what it's been recently.
Big song of the night,
the Nicki Minaj Super Freaky Girl. I think I got like, you know, 4 or 5 different requests for it. It's like the new WAP, you know, where it's like all these girls think they're the super freaky girl and they're probably just not. They're probably like the least freakiest girl.
They're very unfreaky.
Unfreaky girl.
Coming out next week. And anything else? Just the super freaky girl?
You know, it was one of those nights where you're just fishing the entire night trying to keep it going. And so nothing really stuck out that was big that people popped off to. So besides that, and like I said, I probably got 4 or 5 different requests and
a Babuni?
Yeah, with the super freaky girl. It's like the cell phone request, man. It's just like stop. My new thing is I just post ask nicely on it and then hold it back. I like that one because then it makes them feel kind of awkward.
My week started on a Wednesday. I did the bungalow. Bungalow was, you know, I'm trying to build this Wednesday. And lo and behold, who rolls in last Wednesday but the drummer from Green Day. He was with some ladies. And they were, I don't know if they were coming from a concert or what, but all of a sudden it just got packed right when he walked in. And I was watching him. It didn't seem like he could get a drink because I don't think anybody realized who he was.
Trey Cool, right?
Yeah.
If your name's Trey Cool, you got to be pretty cool.
Dude, way too fucking cool. So I was playing some cool remixes, trying to impress the kid so that he'd take me on tour with him. And that happened. So guys, the show is no longer. I will now be on Green Day tour. So thanks for listening.
See ya.
See ya.
Show over.
But it's a wrap. No, he just stuck around for a little bit. They danced and then they left. It was a mellow night, just playing some loungy, housey tracks, which we're gonna go over today. Got some good shit for you guys. That was my Wednesday.
Thursday, what'd you do?
Thursday I was off. Friday, I did a wedding. It was a longer wedding in Orange County. It was local and 3-hour dance set. So fun.
They wanted to shuffle, right?
Dude, the groom was mad into shuffling. That was like his shtick. So everybody wanted to pretend to shuffle, but he actually could shuffle, but no one else could. So you see a bunch of people just scraping their feet back and forth, trying to do the moonwalk. But he got down to, was it Wolfgang Gartner, Il America?
Il America. That's a dope track.
It's a dope track. You know, me thinking I was from that era and I remember tracks that used to go off. Not one of them worked. So they all bombed. I was doing like some Afrojack and what else? I did a Chucky. I felt like all that used to work. You know, it's kind of, I don't know. And I went up to him later and I said, hey, I tried, you know, playing some shuffle songs. And he goes, oh, I'm very picky with my shuffling. I only like certain shuffle songs. So there's that. This wedding, I will throw a bone of open-mindedness. I played country, fast merengue, some cumbia. We did electro. We did pop, hip hop. It was it was the gambit, 3 hours, and they just went for it. So it was a fun one.
That's a long dance set at a wedding too, especially for keep it going and keep it fun.
Yeah, that was one of the biggest songs of the night. And then Selena, since I told you we did some cumbia, Selena was the big cumbia go to. I just play all of them back to back. It's like Bad Bunny. You just rip through them. If they request it, just here it is. Here's the full catalog. I'm gonna go take a bathroom break.
I feel you. Saturday I was at the club. It was a busy night. We did a back to school party where if you showed your college IDs, you got in free for the first hour. And you can always tell. So, I think I've said it 100 times on here. Well, actually, we've only had like 40 something episodes, but I've probably said it at least 20 times that the club I do is 18 and up. And so because it was a back to school event, I feel like we got a lot of people in Saturday that just really had never been out to a nightclub before. And it makes it hard. I feel like younger kids come in with such an expectation of what they think the club is going to be like in their head. And it's, it's different. It's just hard. The music, you got those club rookies in there and they're not just going to dance. They don't get it. And even some of like the club songs, this might even sound crazy, but like a Shots, like everybody knows that song, but they know the shots, 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 and that's it. Like these young people haven't been in the clubs more, like, if this is their first time, they don't know that song. Or like other club classics that we might consider classics, that we play all the time in more dance, bar, bottle service stuff, places, like Back That Ass Up. That doesn't work for me there. All these kids are young, and it's a flop.
I don't even think they were born at that point.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, you really have to
play that Anaconda.
I play Anaconda. I do.
Okay.
I played my Anaconda.
That doesn't work?
Want none unless you got buns, hun. It works. It works. It works.
That's the upgrade.
I play Don't Drop That Thun.
Yeah, that's think how old that is at this point.
That one works though. They know that one, which is wild.
Yeah.
It's just weird is the only way I can explain it. You really have to think about when you're DJing to those young kids. And I know you get it too, because you've done a lot of high school dances and proms and stuff. And you know what I'm talking about. They'll rage to a song and then you play one and they don't know it. And then they're just like, luckily I play there all the time. So I'm pretty good about knowing which ones they do and don't. Because there was so many like new kids, I felt like it was a little bit of a struggle this time. And yeah, I just think that music's in a tough place in terms of like what is like a cohesive hit for everybody. There's only a few of them, I feel like, that are actually out, that are friendly to be played in the bar or club.
I'm driving my daughter to school today, and I let her pick a playlist. And I put her playlist on. She's in junior high, 8th grade, and she puts on Tupac, California Love. And I said, "Do you even know who Tupac is?" She goes, "Yes." I said, "Is he alive or is he dead?" But she says that the kids wear Tupac shirts to school, and I'm like, honey, California Love is a basic B Tupac song. That's the watered down Tupac song.
What'd she say?
Right?
Here it is. You're right.
She just laughed.
She was like
talking shit.
That's pretty funny though. What else was in her playlist? Anything else today that shocked you?
That dumb song "Bad Habit" by Steve Lacy. It's #1 on Spotify, currently trending. I don't understand why it's popular, but it was
a vibe. It's a vibe. It's a vibe.
I just like the message. The message is so cool. He's singing to all of us. Okay. Well,
and then Drew and I looked up the lyrics and I read them to him and we were like, what?
It just sounds out of key to me. He sounds like he's singing out of tune. I don't know what it is, but hey, it has not left the top charts. So pay attention to that. And she just was at a bar mitzvah and they had a DJ. I wasn't there. My wife took her. My wife said, he was just hosting and just playing off Spotify. And I asked my daughter, how was he? We're talking about young kids, right? And I was like, how was the DJ? She goes, he played all of our songs. He was great. So
there you have it. Just play off Spotify. You'll be great.
Play their songs.
Coming
See
from
that?
the 8th. She's in 8th grade, right?
Yeah. So that's what you need to give in, dude. So all the requests, they'll all love you if you just play every request.
Fuck
Got you,
their
fam.
requests. Got you, fam.
Got you, fam. My Saturday, I doubled down on my Saturday. I helped out Peter from La Force Crew. He's actually a local Long Beach guy, and he was in town DJing a friend's wedding. So I rented him gear, and we did that. And then I went over to the bungalow and shut that down. I keep getting tons of Brazilians at all these places. I don't know if it's just like everyone's on vacation or what, but tons of like requests for Bally Funk and just Brazilian music. So I need to up my game on that. That's for sure.
Yeah, I need to up my game on that. I got a request for the funk this weekend too. So I need to get more up on it, on the funk.
And you say, so that's somebody that you can remember because that's who they kept asking for. Is you said Anita, and that's who one of the stars is. Anita is one of the stars.
Yeah,
that's
she's
what they
pretty
kept
hot
asking
too.
for. Oh yeah,
She's
she
pretty
played
hot.
at the VMAs. She was on the VMAs.
I don't know what
She was
that
hot,
is.
dude.
I don't know what the VMAs are. I don't watch. So this is MTV to me anymore. They're fucking sellouts. They are like, look at us, we're cool, we're the VMAs, and it's like, but we don't play any video music at all. Like they're just fucking liars at this point. I hate them. Sellouts.
They do the hot takes, man. No, they
play
I'm sorry.
Teen Mom more than they play music videos. Come on,
No, they
they'll
play
play Teen Mom.
Rob Dyrdek. They play Rob Dyrdek, his wannabe Tosh.0 show.
Oh yeah. What is it called? My mom would know because my dad watched it all the time. All right, let's talk some music. And today we are going to be doing like bar, lounge, cocktail, dinner, all kind of in one. And this is a way Drew likes to play, keep it fresh at dinner time. And I think that's great.
Cocktail.
And cocktail. And I think that's great. And these are just my picks are just stuff that I would play if I was playing more at the bar, lounge. And I think they could also carry over to that as well. So I'll just kick it off with one. My first one is the brand new Britney and Elton, Hold Me Closer. I really like this track. I think it would be great at a cocktail dinner because, you know, you might have something that mom and grandma is familiar to them, but it's also a fresh take on the song. It's a little more up tempo, a little more lively and vibey, you know, vibes.
It's got vibes for days. They need to just do this whole all of Elton's full back catalog. They just need to update this style, just like they did the Cold Heart. And I think Elton's got another smash #1 record on his hands if he does it, because it's already #1, right?
Yeah, it went #1 in like 40 countries instantly last week when it came out. So, yeah, let's hear it. All right, let's hear one of your picks.
Next pick, or first pick for me here is Head and Heart. It's Joel Corr and is it Mnek? Mnek. This is actually a bootleg from our friend Zillionaire. We subscribed to his Patreon. If you guys aren't subscribed to his Patreon, make sure you do so. He is putting out a ton of dope tracks that fit this vibe, and a ton of mashups and bootlegs, and just ton. And this one I played at Bungalow. I've been playing it almost every week. I love this dope track. So it's Head in the Heart, Joel Corey Mnek, and he mashed it up with Me and My Toothbrush, which I feel like it is, you know, cool name.
But it's really the like the getting jiggy with it sample, as you know, is is what it is. So
Yep.
this one's cool. I really like this track too.
This is a banger. It just sounds familiar. It's funky. It has that sing along. That just, even if you don't know it, it's catchy as all can be. So great pick. Highly recommend it. Throw that on the list.
Let's hear it.
All right, Fuse, your pick.
All right, my second pick. I'm gonna throw it a little bit back to the Destination Nowhere days, and if you guys don't know what that is, we've referenced it earlier in the podcast's episodes. It's Kevin Scott's one of his mixes he did, and it really opened my eyes to all this kind of music we're even talking about today. And sometimes knowing your role as a DJ and knowing that you're not there to bang out top 40 music. You're there to set the vibe. And this song fits with what we're talking about today. It's what I would call like an indie dance classic. It's the Bag Raiders Shooting Star. I first heard the song on Kevin's mixtape. I hear this song everywhere now. Still, this is like a classic vibes song, like
it became a big meme for a while, right? They have Drake playing the golf or whatever, doing his dance, and then he just shoots off, and there's a ton of funny ass memes from this song. So it's still popular. Everyone still knows it. It's a great one. Great ad for sure. Next, we got my pick is Diplo featuring Miguel, and it's "Don't Forget My Love." But this one's from Headliner Music Club, and it's Justin Timberlake's "My Love" synth at the beginning. So it comes in comes in like that.
It makes me jealous. When I hear tracks like this, it makes me jealous that I don't have a bungalow spot right now that I'm playing at to play all these tracks, because I really love getting to play these tracks.
You wedding DJs out there, corporate DJs, this is perfect for corporate. It's perfect for cocktail hour. Just a good, fun track. Great, catchy guitar and a catchy little riff. So let's check it out.
All right. My next pick is the C2C remix of Shout. I really, really like C2C. We have, I believe we have some multiple, we have multiple C2C remixes up on Direct Music Service. And speaking of Direct Music Service, if you use the promo code Drew and Fuse Show, that'll get you 30% off your first month of activation on the directmusicservice.com. Once again, code Drew and Fuse Show, that'll get you 30% off your first month. So speaking of that, C2C, we have tons of C2C. I shouldn't say ton. We have a few C2C remixes up there, but I really love all of the ones that are up there. This one I particularly like. It's Shout, the Tears for Fears. It's a really funky remix. Again, I like these modern takes on like classic songs because they hit multiple things for people, you know, like it again, I think older people can appreciate these tastefully done remixes, and yeah, I think you'll just, when we play it here, you'll get it.
So like when Fuse says when he brings his mom to the bar, right? With all the hip kids that bring their moms to the bars.
That's right.
They could get down on this.
That's right.
I actually made this edit, and believe it or not, I didn't have it in my library anymore. I don't know how to do it. Hit him.
Let's hear it.
Love it. Banger.
All right. Drew, your next pick.
My next pick is, oh, where did that go? All right, my next pick here is another cover. We're talking covers. I mean, they hit all kinds of things. So wedding is where I play a ton. Corporates, just lounge bars. It's something familiar, but it's different, it's fresh. So this is Mickey Moore and Andy T with a Stevie Wonder cover of Do I Do. Has some fresh horns. It's just got a groove. It's up at 120 BPM. There's a killer edit of it on DMS.
Does Ja Rule jump on at any point and be like, yo, everybody that be living it up?
So those of you that don't know, this is a sample of Living It Up. Do I Do is where our boy Ja Rule stole that from. And, you know, I feel like that's what's awesome about it, right? It's not only it's a cover, but it's a throwback and it's a new song. So people will sound, even like the hip hop kids that like that Ja Rule will know, oh yeah, this sounds familiar. So hit them.
Let's hear it. All right.
All right. Hit it. What's your next one?
My next one is another cover, but it's the Block and Crown Let's Stay Together, which is the Al Green cover. First off, I can't say enough about Block and Crown. They are like amazing. It's like Jack and House covers, remixes. This one is unbelievable. It's Let's Stay Together. The thing I like about Block and Crown is a lot of times they tastefully remix these songs to where it like doesn't lose the integrity of the original song. And this one is definitely like a little more up tempo and groovy, but it still has that classic sound to it. And I love it. I love this one.
Fits right in this category of what we're doing, and it's a great throwback that freshens it up. So let's check it out.
All right. We're staying together. Drew, what's your next pick?
I'm going with, you know, we were talking about Ja Rule, so I'm going to go with Ashanti here. Oh, baby.
Ooh.
The Rock With You. Oh, baby. but the La Bouffe remix, LEBOEUF remix.
Shia? Shia LaBeouf?
What is he? What he goes? Just do it. Oh, just do it.
Oh man.
He
All right, one more time. What what's the song? The LaBeouf
the
remix.
song, just say it. Ashanti Rock With You, Ah Baby, La Bouffe remix. Grab that. I'm pretty sure it's on DMS.
It's a good little vibe to it. Good little vibe. Let's hear it.
All right. Banger.
All right. I got another cover for you guys, and it is Mike Taylor. Mike Taylor's cover of Electric Feel. Mike Taylor is the same one that was the vocalist on Vice's track, The World is a Playground, that kind of blew up. This is his cover of Electric Feel by MGMT. This one is amazing. I play this all the time in all different kinds of situations. I played it at corporate events. I've played it at dinners. I've played it early in the night in the bar. If everybody's just kind of hanging out and I'm just playing some good music. I really, really like this one. Let's show it to him.
Banger.
All right. You got another pick for us?
All right, we're going new. So Harry Styles is basically still trending. He's killing it. I got, all the, let's be honest. We should be playing to the ladies, right? So this one's for the ladies. Where the ladies at? Where the ladies at? This one is Harry Styles' Late Night Talking. His whole album's pretty groovy. He did a good job on this album, and I think this song is it's kind of, I don't know, is it a breakup song? Is it a love song? I couldn't tell you, but enough for me not to read into it, and I like it. So I'm going to be playing this at my cocktail hours, dinners, and just working this in the mix. It's upbeat. It's got a fun little vibe to it, so I like it. Late Night Talking, Harry Styles.
That's a good one. I really like you said, I really like a lot of the Harry Styles stuff. That's I like the vibe that he's putting off. You know what, I was just thinking too, that maybe we could just make the ultimate hype loop where it's like, where the ladies at? Where the ladies at? All the girls standing in the line for the bathroom, and just all the different ladies hypes, just all in one, just sped up, so you could just play them all at one time. What do you think about that?
So all that's like 2008, right?
Yeah.
And why is there nothing anymore? There's no more loops anymore. Where are the people doing the loops for the kids? Right?
It's just, I would love more loops like that. Well, I'm trying to even think with the last loop. I think
Super Freaky Girl.
Yes. Super Freaky Girl.
Just loop that over and over.
Islands of Waikiki. So, all right. I got one more honorable mention, and it's a shameless plug. I did a little remix up tempo of Bee Gees' "More Than a Woman." It's on DMS. I've always really liked this track. I've always felt that it was too slow. Even the remixes that I've found were like too kind of draggy. So I wanted make it a little more playable, and I think I achieved that with this one. I completely redid like all the percussion and just the structure of the song as well. And anyway, I like it. I play it. It's cool. Maybe you'll like it too. Here we go.
It's hot to trot.
More Than a Woman.
More than a woman. I got an honorable mention here. This is one I like to play all the time. Is Poolside versus Neil Young, although it's just a cover. It's not really versus him. It's Harvest Moon, but there's a new remix I came across is the Roosevelt remix. And it's just a little bit faster, and I really dig it a lot. So I'm going to throw that one into my mix for my honorable mention.
All right, let's hear it.
Every time I play this song, I swear somebody comes up and goes, "Who is this? What is this?" It's just off just enough that you recognize the melody, but you just can't place it. So
I've got another honorable mention. I just thought of it, and while we're talking about this, I really just want. I think it fits in perfect. It's another classic. It's a cover, but it's the top loader version of "Dancing in the Moonlight," which is the original is King Harvest, but the top loader version, especially, I play it. I actually play it all the time. I even play it like.
you did an epic intro of it, which I loved that version. That's the
Yeah.
edit I kept. So
Yeah.
did you know there's a remix of it that fits this vibe that we're already talking about, though?
I did not. What's the remix?
Yeah, it's Jubel, Jubel, featuring Naimi, Neimy.
I don't have that. You're gonna have to send that one over to me.
Dude, it's
I love this track. I play it like for the right crowd. I play it as a dance song and people dance to it. But it's a great track for all occasions, and it fits in with what we're talking about.
you're gonna love this remix, dude. There's two remixes of it. The original is just that one I just mentioned, and then there's also a PBH remix that just gives it a little bit more oomph.
Well, let's hear the one you're talking about real quick.
All right, here's the PBH one.
All right. Yeah, you're gonna have to send that to me.
Yep, sent. Can I get one more honorable mention in here?
One more honorable mention. Go for it.
All right. We can talk music all day, fam. This is
Yeah.
what it's about. So Medusa and Good Boys. This is Piece of My Heart.
Oh,
But
I love this
it's-
track.
But it's Nothing But Funk remix. And I got this one on SoundCloud. So
Ooh.
you got to dig, friends and family. Make sure you're out there digging. So Medusa, Piece of My Heart, Nothing But Funk remix. It's just funky. It takes this track that's more of a housey track and just makes it funky.
Funky, funky, funky. All right.
We're gonna be throwing a Spotify remix, a Spotify playlist of everything we just talked about together. And guess what? We're gonna give it to you with a couple extras, some of these honorable mentions that we just can't stop talking about. This is the trick: is you have to subscribe and comment on this video, or send us a message on Instagram and make sure you're following us on Instagram. We need to build these socials we got going. So we're gonna entice you guys with a little something extra. So follow,
Totally.
subscribe, do what you got to do, and you get this whole playlist with some extras.
Totally. And everything in this playlist might not exactly be what we talked about today, because if it's not on Spotify, we obviously can't put it in the playlist. But because of that, we're going to have a lot of extras in this playlist for you that all kind of fit this vibe. So you're going to want that. Like Drew said, make sure you're following and subscribing both on Instagram, YouTube. And if you have TikTok, give us a follow on there too. If you're feeling up to it, we would appreciate it. Also, if you guys are in the mood for or in the market for a photo booth, we do have an affiliate link in the description of the YouTube video below. It's for the Photo Booth Supply Company and their chips and salsa booth, or the chips and guac booth. Drew has it. They're great. Very easy to use. This link is going to support the show if you use it, so make sure you check that out. Also, if you're looking to enhance your events, make sure you check out clubcannon.com. Club Cannon has got all your cryo effects covered over there. If you want the effect at your wedding, or if you want some jets for your club or your bar, it's an awesome enhancement. Make sure you just use the code DrewInfuse over there as well.
That'll help
also,
the show.
You know, yeah, it'll all
So
help
we
the
appreciate
show.
it.
And once again, the code DrewInfuse Show at directmusicservice.com gets you 30% off. If you're looking for a great source for music, you know, why are you waiting? It's where we post our edits. We got some Daft's exclusives up, Daft's bootlegs. We made a bunch this week. I think we made like 5 or 6 that we put up.
Bangers.
Yeah. So if you're not on Direct Music Service, use that code. It get you 30% off your first month. You'll get the exclusive Daft's bootlegs up there. And yeah, I think that's going to be it for our show today. So we appreciate you guys.
One.
Please, short episode, but please like, share, comment, subscribe, all those things. I know if you're on iTunes, it helps us a lot. If you're downloading the show, helps grow the show. If you could also rate and review on there, that helps grow the show as well. But that's all for us today. Drew, you got anything else?
That's it. Peace.
All right. Peace.